I'm Gigi of GiGi Eats Celebrities, and Landon of Landon Licks Celebrities is back with me in the kitchen this time. As you might recall in previous videos, he is the master taste tester.
Diet Coke. Crisp, refreshing, can't leave home without it.
Which is why today, I'm going to have him taste test model meals. They sent us a couple of meals, and I thought it would be pretty great to hear his reactions.
Not only do I not hold most things in, I spit most things out.
Do we need a spit bucket? So Model Meals is actually a meal delivery service. There's 10 billion out there, but this is actually really healthy for you. It's very paleo specific, paleo approved. Do you know what that means?
It means you can only eat things that cavemen ate.
Boom! He listens to me, guys. He listens to me. For instance, this meal right here is roast beef with sweet potatoes and a little cabbage slaw.
Nothing says yum like slaw.
Since we're gonna be rating these, do you have a specific rating system you want to use today?
I'm gonna give them catwalks.
Catwalks?
Yeah.
Okay, out of how many catwalks?
How many steps are on a catwalk, Genevieve?
You should know because you used to do modeling. So actually that is why I wanted you to do this too, because you were a model, Model Meals, boom, the connection.
Everyone knows who's 6 feet and above. It takes 47 steps to get to the end of the catwalk in any New York City Fashion Week runway show.
Oh.
So I'm going to give this out of 47 catwalks. How many steps would I walk forward to eat one of these meals? We'll find out.
You ready for this?
Bring it on.
How does that look to you?
Nothing says tasty like microwaved slaw.
I want to try some of this beef too, can I?
No, the roast beef looks nice.
No, it looks like a horse tongue.
I remember this time when I was 7 where my dad made me eat horse tongue, and that it was the same mouthfeel. All right, let's give it a go again.
Thanks for regurgitating your food onto something I want to try.
We share everything.
True story.
Right off the bat, the flavors are bold.
Also, I must let you know that this is grass-fed and grass-finished beef, which is why I'm eating it right now.
That meat is arguably tasty, and I hate everything. Sweet potato's nice.
It's a little undercooked for my liking.
The flavors of the slaw are bad at best. I give the meat a 40 catwalk. I'd take 40 steps towards it. Slaw, I'd take 10 steps towards it, just because it's healthy. It didn't taste good. Sweet potato, I'd give it a 35 catwalks. So all over, I give this meal a 33 steps towards the catwalk. Next meal.
I can't believe he's going in for another.
Tastes nice.
The next meal we have here, another sweet potato. It's a twice baked sweet potato and some spinach scrambled eggs. I know how much you love cooked spinach.
Barf factory. Yeah, looks super gross. The eggs look super gross. I'll just go for it.
Just go for it.
Slimy. Nice taste. Horrible mouthfeel. What is an egg supposed to feel like in one's mouth?
Like jizz.
Nope.
Don't like that sweet potato.
That sweet potato is
garbage.
Gross. It's not that the eggs didn't taste good. It's hard to eat recooked egg.
How many catwalks do you give that one?
I'd give it 7 steps towards the end of the catwalk. Not great.
So on to the next one. Are you ready?
No.
All right, well, we have chicken basil meatballs here.
Ice cold, refreshing Diet Coke.
So I'm gonna just interrupt you because you're all about the Coke, but we're not talking about Coke here today.
They're my sponsor.
These meatballs, they're made with nut butters. Oh, look at you taking the reins. What up?
Do they tell you microwave instructions or?
Stovetop heating.
Oh.
The twice baked sweet potato has to go in the oven. So do you feel like that would have made it better?
Couldn't tell you, Genevieve, but I think it is very good to point out that we are not heating these in the way that the company specifies. Taste is taste, I'll have you know.
That smelled like soap. Good luck.
That smelt like soap. Good luck. He was later found dead in a pool of his own vomit. It looks gross. It smells weird.
It also has pesto zucchini noodles.
This tastes like a meal like if you went to your grandmother's house who's 90. She's like, oh, back in the war, we used to eat this dish. We would crawl through barbed wire to have that meal. We had to sell the cow. We should have kept the cow. This meal is not good.
Yeah, but your grandmother would have loved it.
Well, she's dead.
Oh,
so
well.
Look what that got her.
How many steps down the catwalk?
I don't think I'd take any. I would practice intermittent fasting. I wouldn't take steps away from it. I'll try to be more specific.
He doesn't like balls in his mouth.
The meatballs have like this lemony zest type of taste.
I guess that's what I smelled. That was kind of soapy-like.
They're really dense. I don't like the mouthfeel. I don't like the taste. It's just not my cup of tea.
Well, hopefully this one can redeem Model Meals. This
Tell them all about it.
This is a lettuce wrapped fish burger
That sounds
with
gross.
root wedge vegetables. Now, I unfortunately cannot eat this one again because it's mixed with nut and seed butter. So that stinks. Otherwise, the turnips and carrots and parsnips and sweet potato are, oh my God, another one?
Oh, that's a sound that anybody can enjoy. The crisp sounds of opening a nice, refreshing, cold Diet Coke. Oops, I microwaved the lid.
Oh crap, that's not great.
Oh, it looks like a salmon burger.
Yeah, it's just salmon and rockfish.
That's it?
Uh-huh.
Just,
No, but it has cashew and
okay.
sunflower seed and almond butter and all that stuff.
it's okay.
Those are carrots, I think.
Oh, carrot.
I really like this. This is the parsnip. It's really good.
I've never had parsnip before.
It's a good time.
Except a parsnip tastes exactly like a carrot.
No.
Yeah, that tastes
No.
exactly like a carrot. What's this weird thing?
I think it's a sweet potato. Pretend. Except it's not. In fact, so not good that I had to spit it out.
Okay.
I'm the one who needed the spit bucket.
It makes me miss the roast beef. The roast beef was really good. I'd take 20 steps. I'd go halfway down the runway for it. Well, it's a little bit less than halfway.
And on to the next one. Chorizo frittata. Farm pasture raised eggs. You want to put this in the microwave?
I'll hide them in my belly.
And this is all natural pork.
What?
All natural.
You know what I think when I hear all natural pork?
What?
I think, reach for an ice cold Diet Coke. I'm just kidding.
Frittata is eggs. Kind of like a quiche without the crust.
It killed
It's-
SpongeBob.
It's jiggly.
Put it down. Put it down.
It's jiggly. Ooh, avocado.
I would not take more than 2 steps towards it. I can't judge it because I never would have ordered it. No, thank you.
Last but not least, if only this was a dessert. Unfortunately, it's not. It is Chinese chopped salad. I don't think we need to microwave this one because there's no point. And then they have a dressing, and the dressing is sesame oil, olive oil, ginger, rice wine vinegar, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, all the important things that they
Yeah, it says
put
that
a lot of
it
effort
doesn't
into.
it doesn't need any sort of warming.
Won't do that. That's not sanitary.
Very sanitary. I think he likes it.
The sesame dressing really adds a very nice zip to it. The chicken is very dense. The salad has a little bit too much bitter into it. 31 catwalks.
Well, that's all the meals that we have, I'm sorry to say, because I know you were looking forward to eating way more.
You know, when things come to a close, I reach for a nice cold Diet Coke.
Overall, what do you think about this service?
Overall, you knocked the roast beef out of the park.
Yeah, it's good.
The rest of them were, oh, that's not that bad. And it's really convenient. Get home from work, tired, throw it in the microwave or the oven, whatever their heating instructions are, and you've got a meal. All over, I give the service 34 calories.
Oh, they also gave us avocados. You want to have some avocado?
No, I don't. What would you give them, John Biep?
Well, I didn't eat half of it, so unfortunately I can't really rate it. I love the fact that it's Whole30 and Paleo approved. That makes me very happy. I wish that they would give allergen-friendly modifications if necessary, because I did email and I asked if they could make the burgers and the meatballs without the nut butters and seed butters, and they said they couldn't. And then I also asked if they could not use ghee, which is another form of butter, and I can't eat dairy. And they said no. So I didn't like that aspect. Now let's check out this puppy right here.
Seems lazy to me.
I sort of have to agree with you on that. Obviously, I know they mass produce all of this because if you follow them on Instagram, they always have them all laid out, ready to go. So I get it. But at the same time, if you want to really cater to your customers, I would look into maybe making a couple modifications to make them allergen friendly. Well, let us know in the comments below if you've ever ordered a meal delivery service. Which one is your favorite? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? And would you be willing to try model meals? How many catwalks would you take?
And then in the comments below, rate my physical appearance on a scale from 1 to 47.
Why? Because he's a model, that's why. You can also check him out over at Ashworth Comedy on YouTube.
Please subscribe. I
Do
don't
it.
have any real friends in real life. So all of your comments make me feel like, hey, maybe I am somewhat of a person.
Oh, great, so I'm not your friend? You want this whole, you want it all?
You know what makes me feel alive, John VF?
Eating avocado?
A crisp, cold, ice, refreshing Diet Coke. See you next week.
All right, bye-bye. I'm gonna eat this avocado.